Hello, YouTube! My name is Scott, and I just got around to watching Cobra Kai. Now, Season 4, Episode 2 is entitled First Learn Stand, which I'm going to go ahead and assume is a movie quote. And I hate to say it because it's because it sounds like it's in broken English, which is kind of what Mr. Miyagi was known for. That and the badass karate. But anyway, a fair amount of the episode is devoted to Daniel and Johnny not teaching anybody except each other. Because I think they've finally realized, exactly how different their styles of karate are. So they make a deal. Johnny will teach Daniel Eagle Fang, and Daniel will teach Johnny Miyagi-Do. So their involvement in this episode is basically a couple of extended montages of them teaching each other their styles of karate. And you got Johnny, who looks like he's coming out the worst in it because it really does look like he's just doing chores all over Miyagi-Do while Daniel walks around and spouts wisdom. He even gets to be up on the platform in the koi pond and trying to find his balance. And he does pretty well until right at the end when he falls in. Except when you see him, it's pretty clear he's already fallen in a couple of times. But in the end, he does have more respect for Miyagi-Do, which is good. And then when it's Daniel's turn, they wind up in an abandoned warehouse where Daniel is shoveling coals onto the floor and then walking across them, because walking across hot coals is apparently good training for Eagle Fang. Using a chain to climb up. Johnny brought back the whole pitching machine gambit that he did with Miguel. And Daniel's learning basically to strike first and strike hard. Even though there was a scene earlier where Johnny was complaining about how defensive Miyagi-Do was, and Daniel, without a word, chopped the top off of Johnny's beer bottle with his hand. You get the product placement again, too. Blue Moon Ale. But Daniel doesn't truly learn the lesson until Johnny takes him to a hockey game. One of the players gets boxed, for a spearing penalty, and Johnny starts telling him that Daniel's making fun of him. Obviously trying to provoke him to attack, and Daniel's not about to do it. After the game, they're walking off, and everything seems fine, and then that same dude comes along with 4 of his teammates, and it looks like trouble's going to be started. Daniel's trying to de-escalate, because, that's what he does. But then one of the guys recognizes him as, the guy from LaRusso Auto. And comments on the hot brunette that works there, i.e. his wife. And then they start saying some stuff about Amanda. And that's when Daniel basically learns his lesson. He fights off 5 hockey players. Probably helped that he struck first, because if they had been prepared for it, it might have been a little bit harder. But he took them out. And Johnny was nowhere to be seen, because Daniel had told him earlier that Mr. Miyagi's best defense against karate was no be there. So Johnny left and went to get a pretzel. So by the end of the night, it's pretty clear, they respect each other's styles. Whether or not they can mix them, totally different matter. And then there's the whole matter of Tori and Amanda, oddly enough. Amanda showed up at Tori's job, warning her to stay away from Sam. And then Tori went and lost her temper at another customer and wound up getting fired. Told everybody that the place got a B from the health inspector, but hid the sign. Yeah. Then, amazingly enough, Kreese went to bat for Tori when she told him about it. He went to find Amanda, which violates the restraining order, but whatever. Which seems a little bit unfair, really. And tried to clue her in on what's going on in Tori's life. And Amanda tried to help, just leaving a bag of groceries at her door. But Tori doesn't want charity. She's too freaking proud. I get it, okay? She's on probation. She's working hard to support her family. She doesn't want pity. But you gotta accept help sometimes. And along the way, she's also learning Miyagi-Do, which is just great. Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai are going to go so well together. And telling Amanda that this is all going to be over after she whoops Sam, on a public stage at the All Valley tournament. But since it's a new season, they apparently decided to introduce a few new characters. So we meet a young boy named Kenny, who goes to school with Anthony LaRusso. Now, Kenny unfortunately got caught or seen on the first day waiting for the bus wearing headphones and dancing, and everybody laughed at him. And it was downhill from there. Anthony's friends in particular seem to want to bully him. Kenny shows Anthony up at basketball, and his friends are all telling him to, use some of that Miyagi karate on him. But instead, they went a different way with it. See, there's a girl in the class that actually talked to Kenny, so they catfish him while he's playing his favorite computer game by pretending to be her, and getting him to cosplay as one of the characters and meet her in the park that night, or the next night. And then they show up, and they're going to start some stuff because it's 4-on-1. And Kenny's trying to fight him off, and again, they're telling Anthony, use his karate. But the thing is, it's been established that Anthony didn't learn karate. So I can only assume at this point that he's been telling people that he knows it without really knowing anything. Because he doesn't actually try to fight Kenny that hard. And Kenny runs off, and he's probably feeling a lot of disappointment in himself because, his mom's working hard. We haven't seen her yet. His dad is a soldier, I think overseas. And his brother, he has an older brother. And it turns out, you find this out at the end, that his older brother is the guy that Robbie had so much beef with in juvie. So when he's complaining to his brother about how bad it is at school, his brother, Payne, I'm guessing it's just the last name, is like, don't worry, I know a guy who can help. So Robbie's going to be getting in on this. We can pretty much guarantee that. And that's going to be interesting when he has to fight Sam's little brother. Now, I hate to say it, but I was looking, I happened to have to go back and find the episode name. And when I saw the list, I saw something that kind of spoiled the next episode for me. But you know what? I'll keep it a secret. Anyway, that's what happened. I think that's what all I was thinking about it. Yeah, not sure how to mesh Eagle. They gotta change the name from Eagle Fang. Why couldn't it have been Eagle Claw? That's a great name, and eagles actually have claws. Alright, I'm ranting. Anyway, what do you guys think about the episode? Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, share it around, subscribe if you're so inclined, hit that bell icon below for notifications when another episode goes up. And until next time, I have been Scott, and this has been Just Got Around to Watching, an offshoot of opinions no one cares about. Everyone has opinions. This one was mine.